I'm going to try something very interesting. When you guys all came in tonight, you were given programs, and along with the programs, you were given slips of papers and pencils. We're going to use those tonight to try to read everybody's mind, and we'll do that in a very unusual way. But before we begin that, I'd like to try something much more interesting, kind of an experiment to give you guys an idea of what it is I'm going to do. So I have here a pad, and I'm going to need 2 volunteers. So would you bring up the house lights, please? Sir, right there in the button-up shirt sitting on the outside corner. I just want you to do something for me real quick. Go up, because I don't want to go towards the bowl where all the slips are. Go up to the bowl, take out 10 different slips from 10 different spots. So that way he doesn't end up with like the same 10 slips that are touching each other. And keep them all face down so I can't see them. So go ahead and take 10 out for me real quick. And while he's doing that, I need somebody on this side over here. You're on the back with their hand up. Would you come up? And while they're both doing this, please give them both a round of applause. Please make your way right there. Stand there. Do you have about 10 different slips for me? Perfect. And the reason I do this is I don't want you to think I'm coming over and somehow looking in. I want you to understand that everything you're seeing is really fairly happening, okay? Are we good? Cool. Pick them up, and what I want you to do is make sure they're all face down, so that way when I come over there, I won't see them, correct? Cool. You come on stage real quick. Stand right here. Pick those up. I don't want to touch them. Put them right here, face down. Now notice I'm looking away. I also have this. You can't see through this. It's opaque, right? You can't see through it? Cool. Hey, thanks so much. Go sit back down. Thank you so much. Handshake. Perfect round of applause. What I'm going to have you do, take out the chairs over and see them, okay? Keep them all face down. I don't want you to look at them either, okay? You got them? I want you to go through, take out any one that you want. Whatever one you take out will be the one you use. Then what you're going to do is walk over to the bowl, put the rest back in, and then put that silk on top so there's no way I can see into it. So later on, when you come back and you talk about this, because I guarantee you that you will, you can't say, oh, you know, this works, but it's just somehow Jesse like looks into the bowl. That'd be perfect. Yeah, put the slips in the bowl, and then put that silk on top. So you have your one slip?
Yeah.
Perfect. Good. Put the silk on top so I can't see. Come stand next to me. What I want you to do is stand right here. Now, obviously, if you guys read the programs, on the slip there will be initials, and then after the initials there will be some numbers, and then after the numbers there will be a couple of objects. So look at the objects and count how many there are, so that way everybody here knows. So how many objects are there? There's 5. So subtracting the numbers and the initials, how many are there then? 3?
What was that? Sorry.
Don't worry. Subtracting the initials and the numbers, there should be 3 objects then, correct? Cool. What I want you to do is to focus on the first object, okay? And get it in mind. And it should be an object or something personal. If it's a name, you can skip it. But otherwise, is it an object? Mm-hmm. Perfect. What she's going to do is give me 3 words that don't relate to the word she's looking at, just so you guys understand. If you had popcorn, you know, butter, tub, movie theater would obviously be a very kind of bad choice. Something more unrelated like clown, liquor, cream pie. Actually, that'd be inappropriate. Don't say that. But look at it and get the first thing in mind. So look at that first object. You got it? Uh-huh. And very clearly and loudly, give me 3 unrelated objects slowly. So what's the first object?
Balloon.
Balloon. Okay, I can tell you a couple things right away. Balloon tells me that she's crazy. Okay, no, balloon. This tells me that it's something that's big, that can expand. It's something that, like when I think balloons, I think that terrible noise that, okay, so give me another object.
Cloud.
A cloud. Cloud makes me sense like ambient, like kind of you're looking at something, so it makes me feel emotionally. Last thing.
Curtain.
Curtain. So curtain makes me think of theaters. So when I put these 3 together, I'm going to go and, man, just think about it. Randomly took out 10. From the 10, she took 1. I never touched it. If I can get this would be nuts. But I think, and man, I'm either right on or I'm completely off. But is that first object a piano? Is that correct?
It is.
Yes, and that's amazing. Give a round of applause. The second one will be a bit different. What she's going to do is read the second object for me. Don't tell me. And what we're going to do is I'm going to see if I can figure out what it is she's thinking of by 20 questions. So what I'll do is I'll ask you 20 questions, and you'll answer yes or no. If she's not sure, she can say maybe, okay? So first thing, is what you're thinking of edible?
I hope not.
Okay, so it's something cute. So it's something alive then.
What was the question?
Is it alive?
Yes.
Is it larger than a giraffe?
No.
Okay, I think I know what this is. We're going to ask one more just in case. Can they occasionally give you bad luck? Maybe?
Maybe.
Are you thinking of a cat?
Yes.
All right, give her a round of applause. Like I said, this is all about perception. This isn't about my ability to look into the future. It's about my ability to pick up on what people can give me. There should be one thing left, correct? Read it, and then crumble it up and just throw it off the stage so that way later on you can't say I did something sneaky, okay? We're going to do the same thing, but what makes this more interesting, this time when we do it, she's going to just think yes or no. So don't say yes or no, just think it. And when I say that, that definitely means don't nod. You know, it seems like a stupid thing to point out, but I did this 3 weeks ago up north in Idaho, and I was performing this, and I got the CEO of the company on stage, and I mean, this guy's a genius, started this amazing company, makes millions, got an IPO, and I look at him, I tell him, don't nod, and he goes, okay, and I look right at him and go, is this edible? And he goes, and I realized that he did not know that he had done this, so I look at him, I go, did you just think yes? And he goes, my God! So just so you know, okay? So you got the last object in mind. Look at me. And you guys see if you can pick up on this too. But is what you're thinking of shiny? That was a maybe. Is it alive? Can you purchase them? Is it mobile? All right. Do you find these at parties? You're thinking of a clown, aren't you? Yes? Give her a round of applause. Thank you so much.